is the shortest time that it's taken for you to compose a film?
There was an independent film that was filmed in Madrid that starred Ellen Barkin, and they used as their temp score Miles' Sketches of Spain, but they couldn't use that because it was Sketches of Spain already. So they called Miles and said, look, could you create some original music for this? And Miles gave him my number. And so I said hello. They said, we have a couple of scenes where we need some music. We need you to write it for Miles, which I did. I handed in the second one. They said, okay, so for the next scene, I said, wait, am I scoring this whole movie? Because Miles didn't tell me that. Miles actually didn't tell me anything. And I said, okay, when is this thing due? And they said, in 2 weeks. And so I literally locked myself in the studio day and night. I slept only as much as I needed to just to kind of keep going. And I saw a picture of myself in the middle of that, and I didn't even recognize myself. But I got it done. The last scene, I was striking out. The director said, oh, that's not what I need. That's not what I need. I called Miles and said, man, I'm striking out on this last scene. He said, come to my house. He was having a party when I got there. He just locked me in a room with Spanish music because it was called Siesta and it was all Spanish themed. He locked me in a room with Spanish music and I just sat there for about 45 minutes. The idea hit me. He said he just saw me running out of his house, you know. I ran, I recorded the song, played it for the director, and I wasn't even gonna look at her because if I missed it this time, I wouldn't know what to do. And I finally turned around and she was just in tears, crying.
Wow.
I said, Miles, you know, that really worked. He said, of course it did, I told you.